Faultline by Mia Michelle. Read by Edo De Angelis and Persephone Cavour. Copyright 2021 Infinity House Publishing and Mia Michelle. Audio copyright 2021 Mia Michelle. All rights reserved. Do you want to play a game, baby girl? He held up a finger that he then drummed against his lips before saying, "You can ask one question in exchange for turning yourself over to me, for whatever I wish to do to you, for 1 minute."
You want me to pay for asking you questions?
She leaned against the bed and looked over her shoulder at it, before turning back to him and asking, incredulously,
With sex?
"I will not charge you for those 2 questions, since I am a kind and generous man." She was silent for a few seconds, and he knew she was trying to figure out a question that she could word as a declaration to avoid incurring her first minute.
Any question that I ask, no matter what it is, will be answered.
She was clearly inquiring, but he good-naturedly acknowledged her statement before looking at his watch. He had a few minutes to kill before his appointment was due. "How much are you willing to pay to find out what it is you wish to know?" Alessandra was weighing how much he would require of her. It wasn't like anything he said could be used against him, even if she did betray him. Betrayal wasn't her concern. He was.
This payment system is based on sex, not on you hurting me. If I ask something you don't like, I don't want to pay for your being angry when this was your game to start.
"No punishments," he assured her. "I won't say no to pain, but it will be pain you'll want, that you'll enjoy." Alessandra looked away from him, blushing, and he tried to even the playing field by piquing her interest in knowing the truth. "Nothing you ask will inspire me to anger or to punishment. You have my word. You wanted my honesty. You wanted to know why you should trust me. I'm giving you that chance. Right now, one-time offer."
Have you ever killed someone?
Giovanni expected the first question, but she hadn't expected him to tell the truth. Her eyes flashed at the reply. "Yes."
Just yes? No details?
"If you want specifics, you need to ask specific questions. I'm not giving you answers." She was pissed that he was manipulating the rules in his own favor. "You can stop the game whenever you wish. I won't choose to play it again, but you have complete control of how far we go."
How much time have you served?
Giovanni laughed. Alessandra couldn't have sounded less like a librarian had she tried. "Time have I served? Are you asking if I've been to prison?" That was an interesting question, and he tapped his fingers against the table. "None. I've served no time."
That's a lie.
Alessandra pointed her finger at him.
You promised to tell the truth. 2 questions in, you've already broken your word. You should get negative time for that.
"Negative time," he repeated with another laugh. "Should I add 2 minutes for every incorrectly asked question?" Giovanni met her eyes and debated not answering just to be a pain in the ass. "Because you have my affections, I will give you the answer you're looking for. But in the future, you will only have what you specifically ask. Have I ever served time in a prison? No, I haven't. That would imply a conviction, and I've never been convicted of anything, here or elsewhere. Have I been arrested? Yes, plenty. Have I waited in holding cells? Again, yes. But I've never, what is the phrase, served hard time. And never will." She scoffed.
Why's that? Fancy lawyers? More money than God?
"Because I'm not a criminal." He sat back in his chair. "I'm a businessman."
You're a fucking gangster.
She threw back. "Gangster?" Giovanni thought for a moment that she was in rare form, but the truth was that this was Alessandra in his form. He brought out the light and the mouth. A life alongside her would be full and entertaining. "Do you know what that word means? Stir is a suffix that means to do, or that is. A gang is a group of people working together. So you think I'm a facilitator of people?" He smiled back at her. "Thank you." Thank you for listening to this ACX production of Faultline by Mia Michelle, read by Edo De Angelis and Persephone Cavour. We hope that you enjoyed this selection. For more books by Mia Michelle, please visit www.miamichelle.com. For more information about the narrators, please visit ministrandees.it and annabutterworth.com.